Rhemoraz to see how this goes. Oh, that's really bad. Good start. 8.
8. It's pretty clear. As you guys sort of like begin to get muddled in and around the spires, probably about 3 or 4 miles out, you don't see anything. Like you kind of like look. It's pretty clear at this point, but between the ruins, as they just kind of like block views here and there, you don't really see anything in view.
Can I also do a perception check, but more for if I can, like, see the exact location of Salesforce?
Sure.
Cool. Oh my god, the rolls today. 9.
9. Nice. Somewhere between the snow on the surface and still the ruins that jut out from the ground. Can't see an entrance. You can see this wall of mountains though, and it's approaching quickly.
Okay.
And as you guys...
Well, we...
Yep.
Do you want to see if you can take a look if you hop up on my shoulder?
Yeah. I'll clamber up, if that's okay. God, yeah, I swear you get heavier every day, my friend. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I'm gonna like...
carrying everyone's shit.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Well, actually, you're not carrying any of my shit, technically. So, anyway. I'm gonna... Yeah. Ooh.
You get advantage with that because I'm like... 8 foot.
So it'll be Lion Kingdom, Circle of Life.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
Because you're only at his height.
Yeah, so no, I won't get anything. That's a 13.
13? You can see above some of the smaller ruins, but again, you don't seem to make out anything that Rebellion could.
Oh well.
See the vast void just seems to stretch for miles and miles on either side.
Was he anything closer?
Let's just get closer and try and investigate.
Yeah.
As
Maybe this is
like Mila just kind of gets like Mila just
Yeah.
kind of like stops for a second and just kind of like looks at each of you guys. She goes to cast her primal awareness. And as she does this, Finian just sort of like, and I'll need Invictus, Djibouti, Rebellion, anyone who's touching the ground to roll perception check.
Make strikes, right?
I know, yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna fall off what they do.
Natural 20!
6.
Yes!
I also that 20.
Oh my god! Sign of things
Yes.
to come.
That is 23 in total for me.
Yeah.
The rolling very badly.
Even through these layers of snow, you can feel faint reverberations in the ground. Vibrations. They feel like they're getting closer. At that point, Mila just kind of like stops casting and she just kind of like, fuck. Finian just goes like, spread out, spread out.
What's happening? What is it?
Rhemoraz.
Shit.
Shit.
Spread out, get amongst the ruins.
Alright. Well, do you want to stay up there? Get down.
I'll stay up here for the time being, if that's alright with you.
Okay.
I mean, you can drop me, but...
So you just kind of like get amongst the ruins that are there. And I need everyone to make a stealth check for me.
Guys, don't down.
Get amongst the ruins. Whatever you do, stay
Oh,
still.
that's good.
Before I do my stealth check, actually no, I don't have to do that. Alright, stealth check.
23.
Oh shit, 17 plus 1, so 18. I already rolled with disadvantage, the other roll was 19.
What'd you roll with disadvantage?
Yeah, I roll with disadvantage on stealth.
Why?
Because my armor. Skill
Oh, armor. Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
But I rolled 19 and 17.
Nice.
that's still really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
What do you get?
I got 24 in total.
I got 13.
Come on.
Bang,
Yeah, thump, thump,
You're
thump, thump.
facing with
That's
Two bosses as well.
Yeah, and to be fair, he's got me as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, probably give him disadvantage actually.
Oh, would it?
Oh, why did I say
You're
anything?
running around with a halfling.
Why did I say
I
anything?
think the halfling makes it stealth.
What? I don't really weigh much, do I? I don't encumber you, so... Yeah, so I wouldn't encumber you. So it wouldn't be a disadvantage.
just PM decide.
Rhemoraz use tremor sense, so go more weight.
I'm still not covered.
Yeah,
I know,
you're not encumbered, but you weigh more because of the halfling.
Technically.
Yeah, but with the halfling, I'm not covered.
But he doesn't...
Yeah, but
It's
that's
not...
not
No, but it's still the
Yeah,
act.
no, I get
It's
it.
still the act of carrying and trying to hide.
Sorry, big guy.
So you want to roll again, Virginia?
Yeah.
Sorry, big guy.
I didn't roll in the box. It's even better.
So,
My lowest is 13.
It's alright then, isn't it?
so as you just kind of like hide and scatter amongst the ruins, these vibrations as they just come, they just start. You just literally start to feel the ground, and then literally within the center of the area of which you see these spires coming, you just see a huge of snow just go straight up in the air, and you just hear this like as if air is being split into two. This thing just sort of like comes, and you just see, as Finian had described to you, this 30-40 foot long millipede-like creature that has these silver glides that just sort of stretch, these teeth that sort of like look like an anglerfish and large pale white eyes. And it's just like, and it's just sort of,
I am in the row. Gesture for anyone I can see that can just do that.
What?
Do you think we should run? Do you think we should run?
That thing's bigger than us, a lot bigger than us. I don't think our chances are good, to be honest. If we can make it!
We are whispering, we are whispering.
Can we make
We are
it?
whispering.
yeah,
Can we make it across? Do you think so?
From where you are? From where you are now, scattered amongst the ruins, the actual wall of mountains is about 120 feet away.
Alright.
How close is Finian to the thing?
Let's see. Okay. So, as you guys were in a line,
Yeah?
who went where?
I was settled.
We went left.
Right. You know what? I can actually show you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It's all happening.
It's battle time.
I think I'm where I should be.
Well, we all divided up, didn't we?
Yes.
Where amongst us?
Okay.
Yeah.
And Rebellion, same direction. About there.
I'll be with Louis.
And you guys would probably see now. About 30 to 40 feet ahead of you. We're about there.
Jesus Christ, that's not big bastard.
Enormous.
Your destination, as you could best tell, was there.
Right. Are we
Not
still
yet.
stealth, so there's no initiative.
Not yet. So as Finian and Mila just watch you both go, Finian just kind of like pulls Mila down into down amongst the rocks. It's like, there's no way we can fight that thing. She just kind of like, she's like, what are we gonna do? I mean, by the looks of it, it's kind of in our way. It's just like, well, the only thing to do is to lure it away. And she, again, Mila just kind of looks at me and just like, how the fuck are we gonna do that? I'm pretty sure that thing moves fast enough. And he's just like, yeah, I know. Like, I know it's probably fast, but look, we're smarter, okay? And he digs his hand into the snow, and he pulls out some of the earth that's underneath. And he gestures his fist at her. He's just like, look, we're smarter. And he just kind of squeezes it, and you just see anyone who's looking at Finian at this point, you would just see of air just appear underneath his feet. Alright, I got you. And then you see Mila go and do the same. And both of them cut long strider.
Yes. Nice.
Say to him, I make you cook it yourself, right?
Sorry. Why didn't I concentrate? That was about to be my idea. We need to get to the big guy that will be. And if we can be up to as well. I'm going to make a duplicate and just run it straight at the thing. And we need to take that chance to run over it.
Don't
Well, for a second.
don't do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, those bullshit hills,
Yes.
and then use a stealth better than you, right?
Yes.
You stealth close, use those rocks that are bigger on the left to get past it slowly. I'll try and draw it away if I can.
To the right. And have it go as far as it can. If you send it straight ahead, it's going to keep its eyes on where we are. If you just think it's somewhere else completely different, I can get to Finian and leave them. How far away are they from where I am?
As I have new tools.
For both Finian and the others.
So this is about 30 feet of movement. You're all about... From Invictus and Welby, you're about 35 feet. But from you're about 15 to 20 feet. Okay.
Again, fight to risk. I can get to Invictus. Welby, just
The thing is, I need to get to it at one time. It's our best chance of getting past the freaking thing.
You can't send a duplicate straight at it though. You need to send it in a different direction, lure it away.
I'll just start swinging around left, really slowly.
Hold on.
Round lot.
We need to be making... Right. Can I quickly cast light with my
What
shield?
did you just do?
Jerry, do you have any way to contact the others from this distance? Out of anything?
I can't contact them, but I can get to them in an instant.
Okay. At this point, Finian and Mila just discussed to one another, just like, right, look. What we're gonna do. So we're gonna lure it away. Hopefully, I'll give the other guys time to just run through. And he kind of looks down at Din and he's just like, Din, go to them. And he points towards Welby. You now feel... You see... Milo regained 5 hit points. Just like that. And Finian has gained an extra action for 1 minute.
That's really good.
That's useful.
Alright,
A lot.
Yeah.
Go 3. You get Welby and Invictus. I'll get Finian and Mila. And we need to gather up Claire. And then we just have to gather up all and still distract them of it. Okay?
Okay.
And
I think concentrate.
Is that why Din's here?
Thanks.
Can we do this
Can
now?
I see him from distance with the fact that it's a clear day.
Yeah,
what he's going to do.
You can all very clearly see everything.
Alright.
Is he making any hand gestures to me to say he's going to try something?
Right now, he's very invested in Mila, and he just finishes saying to her, "Whatever you do, just don't hit it with the axe. Only make things worse." And he kind of gestures the bow.
Right.
And as
You're going to have to run with this.
as Invictus, as you look at them, you kind of see him gesture the bow to Mila. Both of them come out from hiding.
Well, he's going to
I'm
hop back
gonna,
on.
yeah, I'm gonna climb back
Oh
up.
shit.
Yeah. And we're going to slowly around there.
And as Mila and Finian both come out from hiding, they are both going to cast Hunter's Mark on the Rhemoraz. Finian now looks to you. He's like, "Just get the fuck over to them." And then Mila does the same. Just the fuck over there now. It's just like, just go,
Right,
just
okay.
go.
Run.
We're literally going to sprint round left and just kill it. And I'm going to burn every action, bonus action, and my action surge.
Can Invictus make a quick check
What?
about the Rhemoraz? Because I assume Goliath's living in the cold might know a thing or two about Rhemorazes, and I'm just thinking, does he know what he can and can't do with Rhemoraz?
He's never encountered a Rhemoraz before.
Oh shit.
Rhemoraz are just the Isclecross.
Yeah, because I queried it when we spoke to the guy that we found.
Yep.
And I didn't do any checks for that because I didn't. I assumed I wouldn't know anything about it. I think I even asked. I might have said no.
I'm trying to think that giant's used his head, so I wasn't sure if Goliath's kind of hit all the same thing.
As both Mila and Finian cast Hunter's Mark on the Rhemoraz just feels this ever sense of being watched, and it just sort of like, as the head just kind of like, and then sees these two duck out from the rock immediately ahead of them. This is, you just see them.
Yeah,
It's just like, go, go, go! And I'll need everyone to roll initiative.
Straight line. All the way up. Oh, that was not very.
That's
Wow.
No, not as bad as mine.
No, it's all 2.
Worst.
Mine's 8.
That's worse, I got dice.
Hold on, guys.
What did you get then?
6.
Not even touching me.
What did you get, Michelle?
Oh, I didn't. Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't roll because I thought I was on. I didn't
You are, but you still have to roll initiative.
Oh, okay, that's 18 in total.
Right.
Mine's one
Shit,
in
go before I do.
How is that possible?
I know.
Wait, does that
I
mean?
brought my mouse. I was going to get a good roll in mouse.
Okay, but if I'm going, surely that means I can get you to go, because you are my movement at the moment, right? Does it work like that?
You could just hold your action. You could hold
Okay,
action to do
I'll hold
something.
it. I'll hold it.
Okay, 25 to 20.
What was your roll, Robin?
I rolled an 18 total.
18 total.
Yes. But I'm gonna hold that action because I'm still on. So hopefully I should be able to use it on the last leg and just run for it like Indiana Jones.
You could literally jump off.
Okay. The Rhemoraz rolled a 15.
I mean,
I got 6.
I'd rather stay
So
away.
Rhemoraz is just
14 to 10.
no. I got 8.
8. Okay. 9 to 5, so Invictus is an 8. Jehuti, Rebellion.
6. Case is here. She's about to watch this get PK.
Oh, whereabouts is Peter and Finian in that?
Finian rolled 21, and Mila rolls a 3, which makes 7 total.
Alright, so she's just behind me.
Yep.
I'll just make a note of it just so we know what we're doing. So. Done? What did you get, mate? 1. That one,
Not
mate.
that one. I rolled 2.
Oh.
Oh, the -1. Oh, that's rough.
Oh, God.
My
No.
initiative was 4. That's the only reason I got a 6. I would have
Wow.
got 2 otherwise.
Holy crap.
And you literally see him point, and he's literally going to take a shot at the Rhemoraz. Now I'm going to bring it up. He's going to roll for his hit. 19 plus many things. So he's going to roll D8, 4, D6, 4. You guys literally just hear him just like, come over here with your pretty face, and he just literally like, you just see as the arrow just flies and takes right into one of the many, like, roundabout, like, onto the right side here, and it's just like, and it hits the scales, and it just manages to like stick underneath, and it's just like,
It's not my one.
and he's literally just like, come here, come over here, and he's just gonna hold his, well, he's taking his action, and then with that, we have Welby.
Oh, okay, I'm holding my action then.
To basically jump off, yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
Just run.
And just dash, yeah, pretty much. So,
You're holding
I'm
it?
not, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Alright, we're gonna hold into it, draw us a bit closer. With that, it gives us the Rhemoraz with its.
Do not come near us. Do not come near us.
Just curiosity. It hasn't seen the rest of us because we're all sneaking still, right?
Yep.
And it's seen the mirror.
That thing moves fucking far.
Oh my god.
And that gives us to Invictus.
Right, I'm gonna go up on the far left, around the rock, and go straight up, and burn everything. Just run.
Oh my.
So-
we're gonna put it in the same lot as you. So you're gonna take Welby and you're gonna go round to its left, right? You're going round that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm now at 25 feet of movement. So, let me just do the maths. So, if I use my straight 25, plus my action, which is 50. Can I use my bonus action or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another 25, so that's 55. And then if I use my action surge, that'll take me to 100.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So I'll burn my action just to send it straight to the door.
Well done, big guy. Jesus.
Still want to
Fucking
use.
Christ.
Still want to use cover. Now, are you sprinting or doing this sneakily? Or you described to me that you're sprinting, right?
I'm gonna sprint. I'm gonna sprint.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
So if you're about there.
Another one.
So you're about there.
Ooh,
Alright.
nice.
And as you guys literally just like across the snipe, the thing is like looking at things, and it just turns.
Oh.
And that brings us to Mila, who. Let's see what she's doing. We're just gonna do the same. She's gonna bring out the longbow that she never uses. She hits, +4. Ooh. And then D8, 6. And then just like in between the gills, you just kind of see her just going. The like the glides that are that extend from the side, you just like Rebellions and Jehuti, you see her arrow just go like through. And she did another 6.
Wow.
Oh, this is.
You can now just see like a hole, as if in a kite. You just see wind just kind of like go through, and it's. And it just immediately snaps to turn. And now it's looking at her. It's like, Christ, it's big. Jehuti.
Alright, well I'm going to do a couple of Vita and say kneel and run. I'm going to get... Can I get within 10 feet there? Because I know my movement speed is only 20.
So it's about 15 feet away from you now.
From where I am, yeah, can I get within... Can I move 5 feet to get within 10 feet there?
Yep.
And I'm going to try using, for my action, Fey Presence. So I think it needs to roll a wisdom saving or be frightened or charmed by me. I'm going to charm it. Actually, no, frighten it. I'm going to frighten it. Scratch that.
Alright. That is a 17.
Past it. With my bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step. Oh, because I've still got my movement, haven't I?
7 or 8 feet, yeah.
Well, I want to Misty Step 30 feet to the ruins on the right, as close as I can get to them, and then I want to try and sneak the rest of the way if I can. With whatever little movement I've got to cover, basically.
Alright. And like literally, it feels this kind of sensation pass through its mind, immediately just kind of looks. And it's now staring at Rebellion in the space in which you left. So that brings us to Rebellion. You have your duplicate, you stick with that?
Yeah, I still have to do
Alright.
Concentrate on it.
No, that's fine, I just wanted to make sure that we stuck with it when you cast it.
It lasts a minute, so.
Alright, that's 10 rounds? No, thereabouts.
I'd say at least half of that was done. I don't know, like I feel a few of the rounds were used up. Right.
Just kind of see like these feet, they move in rhythm as if a millipede, and they're like.
Okay. I'm going to. Sorry, I'm just double checking some spells.
Okay.
Still not used to. So I just want to see if enhanced ability can actually be mastered.
It affects dexterity, but for full damage, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, the dexterity stores damage from 20 feet, and then just gives me advantage on dex checks. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna run with my duplicate around the outside of that rock.
Okay.
It was like a relay race.
Yeah. And then as we go out of sight,
It's about there.
I'm going to have the duplicate go left and I'm gonna go right.
So,
Yeah,
It's
so
not
it's gonna
that
go back movement that way. And then I'm
yeah,
gonna go
I was
Nice.
hoping you were going to do that.
that way.
So you want to
Okay.
do so if you move from there, so full movement in those directions.
Basically, I think like the rubies gonna basically go kind of towards Jahumi.
In that direction.
Yeah.
So you probably get to about there.
Okay. And the other one is going to run like right to the open.
Alright, that's fine. So in about that direction.
And then, how close is Jahumi to me?
About 5 to 10 feet.
You could bonus action to move over.
Yeah, I can. I've not used my action yet, I think. Use my movement.
Oh.
The bonus action is to tell your duplicate to go another way.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, use your action, man. Sure. Sorry, I should tell you that.
Mujahideen will tell you to go. Just keep going. It's going to slow you down. Just go.
Well, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure he's within 30 feet there.
Oh yeah, easily. This is 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
What does that mean?
Yeah, plus 10.
You add 10 to your stealth.
Yeah. And we're like shrouded in shadows and such. Which, obviously, okay, the veiled shadows and silence radiates from you past you and your companions for protection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, is plus 10 to dexterity and stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. The creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. And yes, that works against your resistance as well.
Really good.
Okay, Rebellion, that's everything for you. You want to continue moving? Well, you've done your movement and then you've done your action.
Yeah.
So that's that,
Yeah,
right?
I've done everything I can do, and I've used up one of my second tier spell slots.
I'll just give you a heads up, this is 60 feet of movement, this one here. So if you want to do a double dash, I have it. I can tell you precisely where you can go. Alright.
Unless you're sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, your double dash just drops like mine did, so that's why I'm running away to 100 feet.
So then, with that,
Next turn.
the Rhemoraz gaze follows. You don't know what it's following. So then, with that brings us to Finian. And he is going to use his movement to dash over here. As he dashes, he fires one shot. That was too hard. Off in one direction. Fires a warning shot. Paths strays to the right of the Rhemoraz, and he will then attempt to hide. And Welby.
I'm gonna get down from Invictus. So I'm gonna clamber down and use my bonus action to go and, if I can hide behind any rocks further to the entrance.
You could run the whole way.
Yeah.
You've got your movement and your bonus.
Oh, that's true, I can then run in and hide just in the doorway. Or the hall, whatever it is.
Easily. Yeah.
Can I do that then?
Yep. You can gesture to Invictus, but he's not moving just yet. You can try and hold an action if it gets in within range of your crossbows or shortbow.
Yeah. Should I roll for this now or leave it? Just hold it.
Just hold and then
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Cool.
That brings us to the Rhemoraz itself. And I'm going to roll.
This is anxiety inducing.
Yeah. So based on who it can see right now. 1 to 2. 3 to 4 with it. Okay. With that, the Rhemoraz moves within this direction.
It's fine.
Oh dear.
It's fine.
Oh dear.
It's fine. So, I'll have a look at it really. This is fine.
Yeah, it's fine, it's all going well.
And it just
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's not.
like these feet step over you.
It'll be a thing once we're out of vision, but
Yep.
vision is.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
So that is a 22 to hit Rebellion.
I'm hit.
Whoa.
That was his first attack.
Yep.
How many more does he have?
Oh, what? No.
How much
How much
damage?
damage is it doing on hit?
No, that's 22 to hit.
Alright.
It is damage can easily hit point in one hit.
Welcome to level 3, everyone. Here's a gold contract if you deal with
Right, as it steps over you two, you feel the sheer force and the size of the beast just kind of step over you. You feel an absolute heat radiating off this thing. For its white, sleek appearance, this thing is incredibly hot, and it deals piercing damage. And then I rolled 3 on the fire damage. So, for Rez's turn, 1 point.
I didn't expect it to hit.
Maybe it's another fully grown Rhemoraz.
Okay. That brings us to Invictus.
Oh.
Cool. I'm just hanging out back there.
Move to the door.
How much is the range on your longbow?
Uh-huh.
How much is the range on your longbow?
160 feet. I can hit that.
It's an option.
Yeah, I think. Yes. But I just actually get out. So
You
when I
didn't
get
tell
out,
me which weapon you had prepared first.
Don't you have all your weapons on you anyway?
Yeah.
I do, yeah. So I just try and
Plus, you were holding well-being,
yeah.
so you didn't necessarily have a weapon out.
Yeah. No one went out technically. Just like, I'm going to pull out my longbow as my action.
Okay.
And I will turn the camera so I can see that the door will be.
Hello.
Can I scoot towards the wall on the left-hand side, pointing to it like something like that? Yeah, so I can basically swing a dart in the door.
Yep.
Yep. And then I've already burnt my action, so I can't use it.
So you know, the duplicate is gone now, so cost perfect so reaction.
That's great.
I've got that.
Pass without trace is concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration.
And so you took damage, so you need to roll a constitution save to see if you hold the concentration.
16 plus 3.
Oh yeah. That's fine. Sorry, Invictus. So that's... Anything else for you, James?
No, I literally can't do anything else. That's just all my actions. I've only got a bonus action, I can't do anything else.
That's fine. Mila is going to scoot this way. Then she's going to just like feeling like she has no option, she's going to take a shot. You guys are base to base with her. 15 plus 4 she hits. 4 plus what's his mark? Cut. 10 damage plus she has sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
I can't see her yet.
I think you have to make another stealth check.
That might actually be a thing.
Yeah, because you have to find an action hide again to say you're stealthing again.
That's okay. I have. She's already done the damage for her bow and Hunter's Mark. It's just the idea of the D4 if the other D6 stands. So, as essentially just like staring at you, Ravine, these large angular teeth just kind of look down and they just kind of like. And literally, as you're just like staring at this thing, as you're just like feeling your arm for the burn that resides, you literally see an arrow just go like into the face. She dealt 10 damage. Alright. As it hits, like close to the eyes, and then she just like rears back from you and looks off into the distance and looks at her now. That brings us to Jehuti.
Right, well, I'm going to look to Rivali and say, keep going. Don't forget about me, just go. And I'm going to start and take 10 feet back. I want to get this attack opportunity. I want to take the next team. I'm going to get out of this attack range. Go around the rock. I'm aiming to go around the rock.
Roughly 10 feet. Going
Does
anywhere
it
else?
attack me?
Does not seem interested in you.
Bonus action.
I'm going to move 10 feet forward. I'm going to turn and I'm going to look at the Rhemoraz and then cast the cantrip, Mind Sliver. I'm going to call out this guy here. See its tail, so it's an intelligence saving throw.
Someone's cooking.
That is a 5 minus 4.
Oh,
Okay, well that's successful. Take 26 damage. And the first time it makes a saving throw before you hit in the next turn, must roll the D4 as a track. I'm going to roll for the save. Oh, 3 points of damage, psychic damage, specifically.
It's fine. You should just see this thing begin to rise. Recovers. It's like this piercing pain just goes through its teeny tiny brain. And that brings us to Rebellion.
Okay. So it's not looking away from me, is it?
It's looming over you. It looked away from you, it took the hit in the face, and it's now looking above you. Like as if it's leaning over you.
I'm gonna cast a mirror image.
Okay.
Another second level spell. Second level spell.
So mirror image, describe to me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. 3 duplicates of me appear, and I roll a d20. If
Yep.
I roll, I think it's above a 6 on the first attack, it attacks on the duplicates, and then it goes to 11, and then to 16. I have to roll above.
They cast around
It's
you.
in appearances like a mirage.
Yeah, apparently, they're always
Like a
there.
mirage.
nice one, Dan. Always count on you. I can always count on you.
It's like you know when in Pokemon when it does like double team or agility and it's just like
Basically,
Yeah, the move doesn't work, but it does apparently.
Yeah, it's broken. To hell.
Yeah.
That's
Brilliant.
my action. I don't think I can. Apart to move. I can't really move without it doing an attack of opportunity, can I?
no.
just take it. That's why I ran. I wanted to make it attack me, but it wasn't looking at me.
No. As far as you're aware at the moment, that it's looking over you.
I know those two are behind me. I'm going to stand.
You're gonna hold your ground?
Yep, hold the ground.
So with that, that's everything for you, Rebellion?
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Finian, who is going to poke his head out. And he's just like, fuck shit! Tell them to run! 5 hits. D8. 6. As actually now, Rebellion just like casts double team around himself, and there just appears to be like this floating spectre that creates many images of himself. You just see another arrow just like right into the scales, as if it's hitting a sternum, and you hear a into the chitinous, kind of like scale, kind of like tough resin type armor that is layered over the chest. And it's just like tink, and it sticks in with the other one. So that's and he's going to attempt to hide. Ooh! These elves are trying to hide, and they're rolling natural ones.
Wow.
That has been 3 natural ones on Mila's hide and 2 of Finian's.
That's rough.
And as it, again, you literally see this arrow land, its head looking in the direction of Mila now, into the direction of Finian's. Welby, your turn.
You got line of sight, yeah?
I got line of sight? I'm not
Pretty
sure.
big. It's
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
I got, yeah.
You should see.
You could
I know,
move
I'm
forward
tiny.
30 feet if you feel confident enough.
What?
You could move forward 25 feet to try and get a better shot.
Yeah, can I move a little bit in front, like about 5 feet?
Got that?
Just, yeah, enough so I can
Oh yeah.
run back really quickly if I need to.
Yeah, so you've gone about half movement. So
Yeah.
then you can take half back after the shot if you want to.
Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Go for roll.
That's a 19.
19 hits.
Actually, know what I'm doing here. I don't trust it. No? Oh yeah, it does. It's just fucking slow. And that's a 7.
7 damage.
7 damage. A 7 plus 3, so yeah.
7 plus 3.
Yeah. So I rolled
Oh wow, 10 total.
yeah, because I rolled yeah.
You literally just like, you take your crossbow and you just see it go. Like, Jehuti hears the whisper of something just fly through the air as he's running. It's just like, and it literally just goes like into the bag, and it's like, and you see it too, and you literally see these kind of glide just kind of like shrivel, and it's just, and it just immediately turns around.
Oh great. Fucking brilliant. Can I
Oh,
dash?
wait, if it turns,
It turns.
do I get attack of opportunity?
It turns. It's not moved away from you. It's
Yeah.
turned. Its literally head is snapping in every direction. It feels damage is coming from,
I'm gonna use my half movement and go back
and
inside,
you're
please.
gonna go back. You still have your bonus action. You can attempt to hide.
Yeah,
Yeah, roll stealth.
stuff. That's 15
Yeah,
plus.
do it twice.
Right, 15.
And you have advantage on it.
15 and 10, so I'll take the 15, please.
15,
Plus
yeah.
5 on stealth.
You feel
So naturally, that's a 20.
you feel safe here back as you move back. You try to hide, and you just kind of like cuddle in to the stones, and it's just like it's just like.
You know.
You feel pretty safe. This thing is it's probably one of the biggest creatures you Welby has ever seen.
Yeah. Oh,
That brings us to the Rhemoraz, which
oh no.
the Rhemoraz is going to,
Someone else remember to fucking
Yeah.
annoy it in a minute.
and like literally like as like now Rebellion can see 2 arrows in his front and a crossbow bolt like embedded into his back. The kind of glides kind of like shrill out, and it burrows
Oh no.
It literally like it's doing dig.
Oh
I think
god.
in attempt of that, I can still attack it.
Yeah, you can.
I'm just saying, can you do an attack of opportunity with spells?
No.
No, it's just a weapon.
Okay. Okay, yeah, like. In which case, I'll just roll to smack him with my mace.
Fair enough.
I know I can take fire damage, whatever. Alright, that is 13 plus 4. 13 plus 4, so 17.
13 plus 4. Just hits. Just hits.
And that is 1d6 plus 2 damage. 5, 6, 7. That's 7 damage.
7.
Yep.
You literally just like smack at one of the legs as it goes down. You literally see like as if the tailing leg, or you hit the tail itself, and it's just like as it goes down. You take 6 points fire damage. So you just kind of hit it, and the heat just radiates off it unbearably. Like the snow has melted and then refrozen in front of you. Like the air is so cold, he is so hot. It's flash freezing everything in front of you. Okay, Dan?
Yep.
So then that brings us to Invictus.
Yeah, boy.
It burrowed. It's underground.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Everyone, hurry up. Shout that out, and then I'm gonna move in towards the doorway.
Yep.
I'm gonna attempt to hide.
Oh, that big guy.
To which Din just
You alright?
scatters in.
Yeah, I think so. But Jesus, that's big. Oh,
It's quite morning, isn't it?
oh yeah. I mean, I would have taken, you know, a bit of blizzard. Not a fucking huge, great big creature, but yeah, fine.
The big bastards, and none of us are ready for this. Well, not the rest of us anyway.
That's true.
Alright, so roll stealth check, yeah?
Yep. Go ahead. I'd say with advantage as the thing is gone.
Alright. Yeah, first roll's terrible. Oh, natural 20 on the second
Nice.
one. I will take that.
You just kind of get in and you reach the cavernous dark stone, and you just kind of like put your back up against. Yeah, you feel pretty. You feel very hidden.
I'm gonna hold my action with the bow
Yep.
at the side, and if I see it, I'm just gonna shoot it.
Alright.
That's it, what I missed.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20 on stealth.
On stealth. First one was terrible, it was 2.
God. Where is this thing? Jesus Christ.
That brings us. Is that everything for you, Invictus?
Yeah, I'm just holding my arrow ready. If I see it, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
So as soon as it pops up within vision, yeah.
So Mila was just kind of like ready to take another shot with her bow, and as she sees this thing like down in front of Rebellion, he takes one swing at it. He took the fire damage, and she's just like looking. She's like, and she looks to Finian, who continues to poke his hair, and she just kind of like, what now? It's just like, it's under us. And it's just, and he just like Finian is just like making the gesturing of like stamping his foot on the ground. And she is just going to pull back over around here. She's gonna roll. Oh, be careful if I had a d20. Roll for stealth. Natural 20 on hide, and she's gonna hold her action.
Nice.
That brings us to Jehuti.
Love these nat 20s, they don't really.
I know.
I want to try and get to the boulders. Basically, I want to hide by the boulders that are on the left. That
These
are
ones?
closest to me. Yeah.
Say with about 15 feet of movement, you get there.
Yeah. So, right over there. Hide. Is that a bonus action or an action to do that?
Bonus action.
That's a bonus action or hide.
Yep. Rebellion lost his pass without trace. Or did he? No, he maintained it. No, he maintained it. Sorry.
Oh, they maintained it. Okay.
So they're still
So that's
plus
plus
5.
on myself,
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you're gonna love this. 14 plus 6 on stealth makes it 20. Plus the 10 is 30. I am invisible to everyone now. But I'm gonna hold my action to cast Mind Sliver if it appears within range of me.
Okay. And then that brings us to Rebellion. Who is just like like all these mirror images are moving in the same shape and form he does. As I can't see the camera, it's Dan stepped away.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Nothing like a 30 on stealth, even the gods can't see me.
Yeah.
They're all looking down watching like, where the fuck did he just go?
This is just like yeah, you literally just like dove into the rocks and literally as if you've thrown snow over yourself.
His pizza must have arrived.
Yeah.
Get my spells back on a short rest.
Right, Rebellion. Short turn.
Okay. I'm going to fucking double sprint to the
Good lad.
nearest cover that's closest to the door that I can reach.
I love it.
So Rebellion and his many folk.
So, Rebellion is basically doing the Captain Jack Sparrow run and he's got 4 million running beside him doing the same run.
That's fine. So your movement and dash in that direction, right?
Yeah. I think that's fire, that's quite close.
So about the
Almost like it's
Keep
You
going.
can nearly make it to the door. Amazing. Hey.
yeah.
That's also so useful.
Yeah. That brings us to Finian, who is literally just like, having seen it duck down, he's gonna make the dash.
Because he can still bonus action hide, can't he?
You can. He's gonna get
I
in
don't
amongst.
think that's what he's doing.
He's gonna get in amongst there, and literally, as comical as it is, as dangerous as this situation is, you kind of see him comically run, just like as if he was like. It's like when you watch wide receivers do their speed traps, so they're literally just like he is trying to make as many vibrations as possible. Still going to bonus action hide. 11 plus 6, 17. So then, and he like Mila is holding their action. That brings us to Welbeck.
Okay. I'm not really sure what I could do because I'm kind of in the, I'm in the doorway, so I'm not really gonna do much because I'm
Just hold your shot.
yeah, I'm kind of safe. I've got my
shots.
I've got my crossbow kind of at the ready. It's like propped up on a rock, but other than that, I'm not gonna take any shot because there's no point.
Okay, that's fine. And like literally, as if like behind you right now, Rebellion, as you sprint forwards, you hear the steam and and melted snow just goes up, and the area freezes behind you, and you kind of feel you're like the hairs on the back of your neck that the Rhemoraz is right behind you.
Right, so we get to fire, don't we?
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Yeah. But you need to roll an intelligence save on the Rhemoraz.
It's Mind Sliver.
Yeah.
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 You're not-
He's done. He's not done anything.
Oh, okay.
He's only appeared.
Oh, sorry.
He's not done anything.
I don't know. Sorry.
So I got with my longbow. Actually, my longbow is disadvantage.
Longbow is disadvantage within 30 feet, right?
Is 36, mine's
Or
150, 600, so I'm not sure.
I mean, it's about 40 feet away from you.
Okay. So, I got 16 total.
16 total misses.
Fuck, you joking?
No, not joking.
Another class of 16, mate.
Jesus.
When Rebellion did his reaction with the mace, he rolled a 17, just hit.
Oh, that hits 13 plus 4.
Yep,
Just hit.
just hit.
We're literally gonna take down an adult Rhemoraz.
I don't think so.
Or is it a
1d8.
young Rhemoraz?
Alright.
We don't know.
You don't know. You've never seen a Rhemoraz before.
Yeah.
The idea that Invictus fired the arrow, it curved off to the left and missed it, and then the wind blew it the other way and it came back and hit it.
I got 5 damage total.
That's like literally like Rebellion, you just kind of like duck as like one of and then Robbie's hit. Yeah, go for it.
Hit.
As far as you know, you're hit.
That's a natural 20.
Whoa!
Double damage, go on!
Done.
And that
Tell me
is.
more, tell me more.
Exactly.
And I do a roll a 1d6, right? For. That's a 6.
So the damage on the bolt
Yep.
was
4.
4 plus, so 20 damage.
20 damage. Alright.
20 on a 20. That is dirty.
I was like,
So literally, as Rebellion is like Captain Jack Sparrowing it with his troop of many Rebellions, you literally see like
Looking.
I'll highlight that, that's fine.
I was like,
You can start to see like the bluish purplish blood that's sort of like coming from where you've hit it, but it doesn't look look hurt.
I did cast Mind Sliver. Did you roll for that?
For what?
Because I was holding, when I hit, I was holding my action to cast Mind Sliver if it appeared within range of me.
What's the range of Mind Sliver?
60 feet.
Oh. 11 minus 4.
That hits, and it takes 4 damage. So it's 3 extra points of damage. And again, any saving throws, it has to do it minus 4 on it.
Alright.
You have to roll a d4. So if someone has a spell or an ability that means it gets stunned or something, this is now the time to use it.
Hold it. It's like,
I'm just gonna shout out, guys, hurry up, get in here now. And I'm gonna shoot it again.
alright. Roll for hit.
That was terrible. I basically threw it out, Jesus Christ. That's not hitting anything, that was 2.
2. No. Twing. Just hits off one of the rocks, one of the spires.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide if I can.
Okay, roll for sneak, roll for stealth.
That's a natural 20.
Jesus! Yeah, you're hidden.
The biggest bastard is hiding easily.
Yeah.
luck.
Stuck your head out and then you just
It's because you're with me. You always get that when you're with me.
To be fair, this thing's intellect being a next door, like, it literally, Victus is just going, oh, I'm behind the door, you can't see me.
Yeah, exactly.
Where'd I go? Like, Victus covers his own face.
Yeah.
Oh, where did I go?
I have to say this Mind Sliver has been perfect so far. This has been the best time to have used it.
So, has progressed forward 30 feet. She's going to take one shot. And 7 plus 4. You see an arrow just strafe past the Rhemoraz, miss. And she's going to bonus action hide. She feels pretty comfortable. And she's going to take her long strider and go there and hide. So then that brings us to Jehuti.
Right, well, I'm gonna stay where I am. And I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. Eldritch Blast is like 30 foot, 60 foot.
Did you
120.
Richard?
Yeah.
Just a question. Sorry, I was going to know. You held your action to shoot. Did you shoot and then shoot again with me?
Oh, no. I didn't fire her held action.
Shoot again.
Nope. Nope. She rolled a 4.
Alright, worth a try.
16 plus 3, so that's 19.
19 hits.
Hit. Right, no, don't.
Literally just see like its actual body ride with the force. It's like, and it just kind of ripples through it.
Come on, D10, fuck me. Of course it did. That's 2 points of damage. Force damage.
You see the body ripple, the legs flail as if it's tilted up onto one side for ever so brief, and its head just twitches.
And with my movement, I want to move as far back as I can towards that pointed rock.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Close as I can get. Trying to get it away from the volume.
And then that brings us to Rebellion. He got his action as well.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
12 5 hits.
Oh, yeah, I rewrote that.
No.
I'm writing them all down. I managed to follow all of them. It's the only one I missed out.
Nice.
And he deals 8 damage.
Richard is
You just see.
playing as 3 people at this point.
You just see it right into the jaw.
Ooh.
I'm not keeping track of all the damage, though.
I've got it. Don't worry.
That's cool. Yeah, I know you are. It's just the rest of the track.
Let me see. So, movement doesn't count against my action. Bonus action, does it? Or does it count against bonus action?
Movement is an action. No.
Okay,
No. Movement is its own thing. There's movement, action, and bonus action.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah.
Right,
You
I'd
can
like
move a
to
lot
use my
more
basic
using
movement
Yeah.
to get close to the door.
I forget that.
It's gonna turn up. There we go.
It's gonna fall off.
It's if you want to dash, that's an action, and then you get to move your full movement again.
Then I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh, naughty boy.
Yeah, you literally just see 4 arms point back towards the Rhemoraz. That's fine.
Nice. On another level, you can add one other image to do a bolt as well, right? I swear that's
That's
the thing.
I think that's part of duplicity.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of the thing I'm doing it all, concentrating on helping to keep
I need to
Kahooey hidden.
Sorry, just ask
I'm
them.
trying to get Mila and Finian up front. I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to save them.
Let's have some fun, guys.
So-
Jehuti, roll a
Ignore him.
D100.
Basically.
No, there's 60 on this, and then there's an 06. That's 6.
That's 90.
Oh no, 90, yeah, so 94. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
Looking
We've all
at
done
it.
it.
94.
Uh-oh.
That's that.
What?
Am I turning
What
into
did you
a-
do?
Again.
What did you do?
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jehuti, you increase in size
Excellent.
for 1
Oh
minute.
no.
For
It's
1
gonna
minute.
Ant-Man it. Oh no.
Doesn't that mean my movement is not now?
Yeah.
Yep. So you can
That
run.
works for me. That works for me.
So you can run faster or run further rather.
Then yelling in
An
infernal-
extra and what would be a D6 to physical attacks as well. Size increases by 1 size category for the next minute. Yep. And so Rebellion Guiding Bolt.
Yep.
Roll for hit.
Is that 1 minute or 10 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute is 10.
Plus 5.
16 plus 5 hit.
Nice.
The Eldritch Blast comes in from one angle. It rides. Guiding Bolt from the other side rides with it again. It's like
46.
Yeah.
Oh baby. So that's 8 plus 4, 12 plus 3, 15 damage.
15 radiant damage.
And there's bonus on the next hit, or advantage, sorry, next attack.
Yes.
Good.
Nice one.
And literally, just like,
did you hide?
I'm assuming I did, but I don't think I actually said it.
you can roll for stealth if you want.
Stay.
Alright.
Then, as like this radiant damage, and it begins to glow, effervescent. It's as if this silverish image has just become like a great big beacon, and it's just gonna towards Rebellion. And anything else for you, Rebellion?
No perception, anything here?
Panic.
His action panic.
Could roll wisdom save.
Away.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, that's it.
So you're in and amongst the beginning of the cavern, and it is just looking at you. Finian is going to move 30, and then he's going to use 10 feet to hide behind. Gee, fuck! I can only do with one big thing a day. Fuck's sake.
What can I say? I warned you all.
And Rebellion, roll a d100 for me. No, wait, Radiant doesn't count. Radiant damage.
Guiding Bolt is still a spell.
Oh yeah, so d100 for me.
Duplicity, so mirror image. Wait, there was a mirror image.
No, I'm only doing one. Otherwise, we'll be here all day, and they'll just be like, and it would just look like something out of the
yeah,
mask.
Guiding Bolt should count.
Okay.
94. I'm big too now.
Oh Jesus.
I'm big too now.
No way.
The big red.
Big. Oh man, puny little Willoughby.
Don't worry, guys. It's okay.
Good thing I didn't roll on.
I don't know if you want to count this, but apparently the images do duplicate what I do. So I don't know if they would have
They duplicate what you do, but they don't.
I'd say they grow in size with you.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like they shift position and they change and everything. So I wouldn't think. I don't know. It's what I'm trying to say.
I'm happy to have them big with you. I mean, what? It's just a thing, right?
Yeah, they don't do any damage. As far as I'm aware.
That's fine.
No, they don't. They literally just stop me getting hit. They have like an AC of 9.
Alright. Finian's going to take his shot. 17 plus many things.
This thing dies, I'll be shook.
D8.
Same here.
How
He
much
does.
damage have we done to it?
We've done 83.
83
Just keep hitting it. It's about getting the rest of it. It's not about winning, it's about getting us to the entrance. So just keep attacking and keep moving.
He does 4 points of damage to it. And you see, oh, and he could have rolled. Oh, he could have rolled with advantage. So
Try again.
17. So it's the same. So, and you just see this radiant energy just like as the arrow goes into the side. Welby's turn.
Oh, okay. Oof. I don't know whether I can take another shot or not. Is it worth it?
Did you roll stealth?
Yes, I got a 13. I think I won't do anything. I'm not gonna do anything.
You don't want to
can
hold
hold
action
your
if it gets
action.
Yeah, I'm
closer.
holding it. I'm not gonna do anything.
That's if it gets closer, right?
Yeah. And if everyone's in and I have the final, I can take it. Like if people get there before it's my turn. Yeah. If that makes sense.
And with the last direction of damage came from Fiend, you just see us like it's just looking in both directions.
Looking at
1 3.
big JD. Big Jeds. Is it?
It's like constantly writhing between one and the other. But his curiosity is piqued by the ever larger cleric. So that would be
How long is a minute in combat then? Is that
10 rounds.
10 rounds. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not keeping track of the number, just what people are doing.
That is
Ooh.
easily,
Ooh, that's very close. Holy
easily
crap.
on the cleric. Okay. Welby, you are holding your action.
Yeah.
You want to take a shot?
Yeah. Alright.
Like now, as like Rebellion is like backed against the wall, you kind of see like half of its legs are like up onto the cliff side now.
That's a 17 plus. Do I get?
17 hits,
Yeah. Alright. And that's a 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 6 out of 8. Yep.
Plus sneak attack as well.
That's plus. Will it be? Because I'm hidden. So technically, yeah.
When you feel that you're hidden.
Okay, so no. Doesn't matter.
At this point, it
Fine.
can see all of you, apart from the Goliath,
Wonderful.
who on his last sneak was a natural 20, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Then there we go.
Can I use?
Bonus action hide.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go to roll stealth. So that was 6
Basically,
total
Victor
damage,
took
right?
that and then disappeared into the
Well, 6
shadows.
total damage.
15. What?
No,
So
just
6
put my arm
total
around the
damage.
wall.
Yes.
Yeah. So then 15 on sneak.
Yeah.
Cool. Like you feel hidden, but it's like it's scraping at the cavern.
Ooh.
Like
At least
cavern,
it
like
did something to
like
it.
here to here is cavern entrance. So I'll draw the line.
So did it do anything to it, or did it just piss it off even further?
Still looks permanently pissed. I mean, something that's is just you can't tell.
Ugh. So
But there
bad.
is like purplish ooze coming from its scales. Looks
No.
is bleeding. You guys are dealing damage to it, but it doesn't look like it's slowing down.
It's not going down.
Nope.
So the Rhemoraz is going to make another bite attack at the cleric. Tell me, mirror image. It has disadvantage, right?
Because it doesn't know what it's going after.
Let me double check on that for you. Mirror image. Each time a creature targets you with an attack, the spells during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead hits one of my duplicates. So I get to roll to determine whether you hit after you roll to hit. I think.
Yeah, so Richard will go first. If he hits, then you redirect. If he fails, then it doesn't matter.
3 plus 11, so 14 total.
Doesn't hit.
Ooh.
Shield. Ping.
It's like these like large hooking, like hollow like literally like an anglerfish's teeth just like onto the shield.
That was literally only one shot.
Ooh.
Big Red, your shield save the day.
What's your armor save?
Mine, 15.
Alright, yes, I've got 15 dead on then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think I did d20 before he even swings the attack. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I can do the d20 if you want, because that would have actually destroyed one of the duplicates.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So it's 6 or higher, I think. Let me double check. Roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target.
So then,
No, it would have hit me.
so it would have hit you.
Doesn't get past my AC anyway.
That's perfect, she wanted that. Because she was screaming really loudly, blocking it with the shield.
So then, Rhemoraz. And now, with the situation, like literally as Invictus, Welby, and Rebellion are within the cavern entrance, and now the Rhemoraz is actually like scraping at the rock, trying to dig you guys out. So we have back here.
It's the Griffin.
You made a friend.
So literally, you hear like Jehusi, Mila, Finian all hear the and you just like Rebellion just kind of like pokes his head out and like into the snow is a griffin, the same griffin, and that is going to use its, which I believe is it and 80 feet flying.
Ooh.
So lands and is easily on the Rhemoraz. And it's going to throw out a
Like the bastard.
Yeah. And it's going to multi-attack. So that makes 2 attacks. 1 beak and 1 claw. And then it's +6 to hit. So with the beak, misses. Claw, 12 plus 6 just misses. It's like scraping at the chitinous form of the Rhemoraz, and literally, like, you well be Invictus and Ravane can hear that of like more claws than you can see. And that brings us to Invictus. I mean,
Just thinking the bow's so close now, I'm not going to be able to hit unless it's disadvantage. Actually, I'm hidden on top of that guiding bolt was casted.
Finian took a shot. Guiding bolt was faded.
I'm hidden, so will I get advantage?
Yes.
So it will just go through
So it'd be a straight shot.
regular roll then, won't it? Straight shot. I will shoot it.
Okay.
Oh, that's an 18.
18 hits.
Plus whatever I have is 4. Okay. And then... Yep. That's terrible. Fucking 1, so it's 3 total.
3 total damage. Like, as it's like trying to scrape, and literally it's just like you try and take the shot as quick as you can. It's like right into the chitinous, and it's literally just like now just like it's almost like you could climb up with how many arrows are inside the front of this beast. And literally just like from this distance now, as you hit it, you can literally see as the wound opens, you can see like an orange glow from within inside the Rhemoraz, so you can kind of get an idea of the nature of why this beast is so hot.
Yeah. You can't fight this up close. Get in quickly. And then I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay, roll for stealth.
That is... Jesus, that's bounced. That's 15 total.
Feel pretty solid.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Mila, who is going to go here. Let's see her bonus action hide. She's going to take 1 shot. 14 plus 4 hits. And actually, very sad. She deals 8 with the arrow, 2 on Hunter's Mark. So another 10 damage. It's like... And she is right there. That brings us to Jehuti. The enlarged form of the elf. Half elf.
Big hooded everything, smoke bellowing off me. I'm going to turn to Finian, look out to see if I can see Mila and say, head for the cave, I'll be fine. And I'm going to run between the rocks. I want to get the Rhemoraz's attention.
Okay. So you had how many feet of movement? 20?
Yep.
20.
So now you're at 40.
Now be doubled.
So which direction are you running?
Between the 2 rocks in front of me, more towards the left one, yeah.
That one?
Yeah, that there, yeah. In between, because I don't want to get too close to the griffin, but I want the Rhemoraz's attention. So I want to be able to see it and be able to attack it.
So you have about 10 more feet of movement, which from there gets to about there.
Okay.
It would have turned after Mila's arrow shot. But its head is just snapping in directions, it's not moving away.
That's good. Well, I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at it. Do I get advantage because it's engaged? Or is it just a straight roll?
I think it's just a straight roll. I think. I could be wrong. It's not surrounded.
No, not yet.
To be honest, I'm not sure
That's not good. That's a 2 plus 3, so that's 5, so it just flies
Skates
off into the distance.
skates off the scales, and it hits the rock of the cliffside, just like dust and rocks and pebbles are thrown in all directions.
Game's over. The DM's gone.
The DM's done.
He wants to hide, shut down!
He's like, nope,
I think,
nope.
Dan, I think because you're engaged with it at the moment, I think you need to disengage and then you can hide. So if you did an action to disengage and then hide, you can do that. I think that's how it is, because if you're in combat with it, you can't just
my laptop
hide behind a
lost
rock.
internet connection.
Just gonna grab a drink.
You alright?
Yeah, the internet lost connection on my laptop.
He'll probably come back then. This is fine, so it'll probably just be. Hey, no?
Alright, where did you guys lose me? What was I saying?
I think just as I asked, could I hide?
Rev.
Alright, yeah, sorry, I didn't hear that.
He's in the open, technically can't hide.
This white line depicts the cabin entrance, so there is a roof above you.
Oh, now I understand. Okay.
He is base to base with the Rhemoraz though.
Yeah.
You need to disengage before you can hide. Because you're technically still engaged. You just turned around.
Okay, I don't really... Well, I'd have to use action to disengage at the moment.
Yeah. But you use your bonus action to hide.
Yeah, I don't think...
He is also enlarged, the same as Jehuti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'm just going to throw an inflict wounds on it. So,
You're gonna touch it.
look, yeah, I'm going to touch the thing.
Okay.
Oh no.
Thankfully, I am a tiefling, so it's not actually that bad.
No.
Oh, you should have been able to use Hellish Rebuke when it hit you.
The first hit, yeah, 1. I
Yeah.
didn't think of that, so I didn't activate it. 2, that is a second level spell of mine.
Oh, I thought it was just free. I didn't realise that
It's
actually
just
had to
no,
use
it's a spell you can use as a reaction.
Oh, now I understand. Sorry, my bad.
That's right, it's fine.
That makes more sense now.
I mean, it probably would have done a shit ton of damage, but I thought we were running at the time as well. Yeah,
Fair
so I would have been doing 3d10 damage with it, so it's...
Yeah.
But, yeah, we were running at the time. Hence why my first 2 second level spells were like...
Evasion. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to use inflict wounds to make a melee attack against a creature in reach.
Has anyone been swallowed yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
You're all perfectly fine, thank you.
I think... Does that include my spell attack bonus, or is that just melee attack?
I think it's just the melee attack.
Yeah, I think you're right. Right, okay. Let's see what I can do.
Reaching out to touch this thing that's tail. 18 hits you. Like this tail that's like, as it's turned its back to you, this tail that's like, and you just take one opportunity, just like, and you just touch it and you grab it for ever such an instant.
And that deals...
We lost the...
Is it gone again?
Yeah, we lost the screen for the moment. That deals 1, 9, 5, 15 damage.
Nice.
Wow. 15, yeah?
Yeah,
Good man.
15.
Wow. Oh my god, guys, you're doing so well. With that,
I think we
you take 2 fire damage, half 1.
Yeah.
As
As
Rebellion
Rebellion
touches the
rolls
tail. Is it radiant or necrotic? Your
Necrotic.
necrotic. You just see these kind of like black striate up all through, and it's literally just.
Wow.
Jesus, how much
Doing
damage
bits.
does this thing have?
You have done 150 points of damage.
And how many...
it's gotta be dying at this point.
What does it look like?
It's looking pretty hurt.
I say kill it. I say fucking kill this thing.
I was gonna say, like, James, we can see it on the board. It's a big fucking centipede. What you
No, he's talking damage-wise.
Yeah, I
Talking
understand
damage,
what you are.
yeah.
But I was just like,
You guys have seen like you see arrows all the way up it, all of which this is bleeding, and that necrotic hurts.
I still say we focus on getting people in first.
Well, yeah, of course. That's why I'm out.
Because once we can run in,
Everybody in.
yeah, once we can run in, then we can see if we can either deal with it or just keep going.
I think he's going to prop up here.
Because I doubt it will be able to follow us that far in. So,
Finny's going to take. Ooh, I dropped the dice.
no. Do you want me to get it?
No, I got it. I needed that one. That was the D8.
you know,
12 plus 5 hits. Cox.
we don't need to worry too much. Kite's helping us here today. Which is, yes, what I named Ribbon just now.
Oh,
Let's go fly a kite.
so adorable.
Like literally after necrotic damage, you can see these kind of like black openings that have now appeared all across the chitinous skin of the creature, and you just see an arrow just like think into one, like thump, and it's just like the large, angled like this maw which opens up about the size of 2 people. And he will. Another natural one on hiding. It's just like conking to the rock.
How is a Goliath fighting better than a wood elf?
How does that make sense?
Don't know.
All I'm imagining is he's like constantly tripping over himself, sprawling out the contents of his bag, and then just going, "Where are my glasses?"
I can't see without my glasses.
Poor Finny, you didn't have time to put his contacts on that.
No. He left them behind. That brings us to Welby.
Oh, good minute.
Well, I believe in you. You'll bring it home.
Yeah, come on, be the one. Just to kill this thing.
Nah, I doubt I'll be the one to finish it. But
Yeah, how much health it has left. But like, I'm just so
Yeah, I know,
at
right?
the moment, every attack is like, you're the one to kill it, right?
I have dealt max damage to it quite a bit.
that's a 16
Total
total.
misses.
Fair enough.
Did you hide?
Yeah, I was hidden. So technically
You would
I
get
guess
sneak attack,
Sneak
not
attack.
advance. I don't know how it works.
Sneak attack is +5.
Wait a minute.
Because we're doing advantage for those who don't get sneak attack damage.
Yeah. I get
Oh,
sneak.
sorry, my bad.
So
Alright. Well then, there you go.
I don't know.
I didn't hit anything, so-
I need to look that up more in depth.
It's fine.
That was my fault, sorry.
Just hide, Welby.
Yeah, I got it. It's fine.
Bonus action hide.
Yeah. That's a 17.
17.
I'm fine.
So then that brings us to the Rhemoraz, who, like, looking around, is going to make another bite attack on the cleric.
Okay.
8 plus 11 is 19 to hit.
17. It goes onto a freaking clone.
Oh!
The disappointment.
Then,
Jesus Christ.
which would have been 13 points piercing damage.
So one of the clones dissipates. So now I have to roll 8 or higher to make it go onto a new thing.
Okay. And it's actually just going to hold its ground.
Come on.
That brings us
Rebellion the tank. You can't get past my shield.
to the Griffin. Which again is going to take another multi-attack. Beak. Misses. Claw. 15 plus 6 is a hit. So it's actually just like across many of the legs in front of it, which is 2, 2d6 plus 4.
Gonna take damage from those 6 though.
Sorry, that is not the sound the griffin makes. It 2d6. 2d6 plus 4, it just rolled 2 6s.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a lot of damage.
Minus 1. So that's 14 damage. And then the griffin itself takes 3 points of fire damage. I'm just going to turn towards the griffin now. That brings us to Invictus. You can literally see now, blood is almost coming out every single scale along it.
Alright, so it's really fucking hurt.
Come on, Invictus, bring it home.
Right, I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh god damn it! I really thought you'd like
Run out. Just like Aragorn, Return of the King, just like
I can swap weapons, but it will be totally useless because I will have to use an action swap and then run in combat, and I'll just be standing there like that.
Like an idiot.
Yeah. So it's too close to hit, but because I hit, do I get the advantage to go for a straight roll?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 18.
18 hits.
Very nice.
That is fucking awful, and I use new dice.
Yeah. Don't tell me it was another 1.
Oh
3
god!
points of damage.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Oh help.
Jesus Christ, it's insane.
There we go. Anything else for you, Invictus?
I'm gonna find the section hide again.
Alright. Roll for stealth.
That's 16.
Yeah.
Am I hiding so well? Makes no sense.
It's brilliant.
So then,
Just big guy comes out of like the enemy. I am the knight.
really not her thing.
I'm doing better with it.
Just a quick one. For my bonus action, would I be able to draw my blades? Or would that be an action?
Bonus.
If they've been blasted?
Yeah.
So for my bonus action, I'm going to draw my short sword, I'm going to draw my dagger, and I'm going to charge the big
No,
fence
it's
sword.
action.
Is it an action? Alright.
Yeah. Because you're literally.
That's fine. I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to draw both weapons, and I'm going to engage it and be exactly opposite Rebellion. So that now if Rebellion was to attack it, you get advantage. It's pinned.
That's fine. Still have the bonus action. Anything else?
I can't attack it with a bonus action.
Alright.
I get 2 weapon fighting, but that's only if I attack with my first sword, so I can't attack.
Alright, Rebellion, it's you.
Okay. Let's go. For another inflict wounds here.
This is to be the one.
I've been hoping it would have been the one.
Yeah.
19.
19. You grab the tail again as it's literally just smacking and rock is falling down in front of you guys, making the cavern entrance ever smaller.
Just high five that tail again.
You've been really lucky with doing quick
That's
things.
5. That's 9. 17.
17.
Yeah.
You guys see the striations create once again, and it's just, and you just see it rind. Its body is almost curling at the effect, but it is still standing.
That thing is a beast.
And it's just, she's just like Finn is just gonna.
You stupid bastard.
I did not think we were going to fight this thing.
Neither did I. I thought that would be on the return trip. Do you think
12.
this is the one that attacked the Cerberus or something that broke?
Oh wait, how much fire damage do I take?
Oh yeah. 1, half, nothing.
Nice.
This is you just like touching a hot cup of tea is just like, no, it's nothing. 12 plus 5, 17. Yep. And then 8, 9 damage total. And you just see Phineas just like, and you literally just see it like literally as it's like staring down at the griffin, you literally just see it like into one of the eyes, and it's just. I think Griffin catches a bit of splash damage from that one. And as the hit literally comes in, the eye, and you just hear this screeching wail of pain. The body leans up to its height, and in front of the griffin just falls dead in front of it.
He's dead.
Dead.
The Griffin's dead.
No. Oh, the Rhemoraz is dead.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's why I went into
Splash damage actually happened.
What? I'm shook.
Finian killed it.
Finian killed it.
Nice one, Finian.
That's why I went into close combat with it. I didn't want the Griffin to die. I was just running into